Yeah, it's well thought out, but at the same time, it's kind of not well thought out if they're going for dropping this directly into the Marvel universe. Because, like I said, they break the fourth wall so many times in this movie. At least every single scene has a fourth wall drop. You know, so it's kind of like it's interesting to see where they're going with it. It's definitely something you should see. Like, you know, definitely something you should see. It's very different.
Is there as much breaking the fourth wall in this as there was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or is it to the max power?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, there's even a big Ferris Bueller joke in there too, like a big one, like a really, really, really big one. Like a good 3 minutes of Ferris Bueller in there.
I take it you're not going to spoil it because it's that funny.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Please don't spoil it. I need to go see it.
Yeah, I won't spoil it.
I want to go see it so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely its own thing, you know.
Yeah, I know that Deadpool is known as breaking the fourth wall in the comics, so I saw the gameplay of the video game on YouTube, and he does the same thing in the video game.
Yeah, it's very, very clever.
Speaking of the video game, the game they did for Xbox 360, I think it became very popular because they switched that. Because I was at the Walmart and they switched that game into an Xbox One game. So I think that game was so popular that they decided to turn it into an Xbox One game for the movie coming out.
See.
Yeah, that game looks interesting. Yeah, and
the game is hilarious as well.
Oh yeah, I want to try that. It just sucks because like I still got like the 360, and it's like my 360 is so fucked up. I even went out and bought a new hard drive for it, and nothing works properly on it. Like I'm thinking about just selling it. I got like a shit ton of games and everything. I'm thinking about just selling it. I haven't even been able to play Alien Isolation yet.
Really?
No, I installed it like 5 times, and I still haven't been able to play it yet. I had to play it on Cornell's Xbox One, like just to try it out, you know. So.
Well, it is a fun game. I hope you get a chance. I was telling Alex while you were gone, I was playing. I'm gonna make some money to get an Xbox One so I can play the new Mad Max, the Batman Arkham Knight, and the Deadpool game. The Deadpool game on Xbox One.
And he also told me about that. We also talked about, not today, but we talked about this on Facebook. The Killer Instinct for Xbox One.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Killer Instinct was a great game.
Yes. No one talks about that game. They talk about Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, but no one talks about it. I know it was a hit because it came out with a sequel, so it's strange because no one talks about that game much at all.
I remember I used to play at Cornell's house. He would always rent that one and Clay Fighter. And Knockout Kings or whatever it was.
You remember Shaq Fu?
Yeah, Shaq Fu. Or Shaq Soda.
Yeah. It's not a pleasant memory.
Yeah. Shaq Fu.
I heard they came out with a sequel. I don't know. It was
Back to Shaq. Radio Shack.
I don't know if this came out yet, but I've seen footage of it, and to be honest, it kind of looked like it's trying to jump on the Killer Instinct bandwagon.
Shack Attack. Steel.
Shaq was just on Fallon just last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, Shaq Fu is probably the worst fighting game ever made.
I remember getting that for Christmas back in 1995, but the next year was better because I got Virtual Fighter 2 with the Sega Saturn.
That was a great one too.
Virtual Fighter.
Out there in America, what was Deadpool rated? Do you know the rating on it?
R.
R?
Yeah.
13 here. PG-13.
So,
I don't know. Considering all the sex and violence and gore, PG-13.
If I recall correctly,
And coarse language, like F-bombs like crazy, you know?
if I recall correctly, Matt, you did tell me that Hateful Eight was PG-13, right?
Yep. Yeah, PG-13.
That is ridiculous.
And that was bloody as fuck. Like, the whole second act of that is just blood.
Yeah, I saw a clip of it, and it was like Kurt Russell drinking a coffee that makes him puke blood.
Yeah, poison. And Sam Jackson makes one of the guy's son give him a blowjob.
Yeah, well, sex.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't really make him give him a blowjob, but he tells him a story to make the guy draw the gun, so he has a reason to kill him in self-defense. So he tells him the story about how his son was part of these marauders who were sent out to kill him for doing this jailbreak where he accidentally killed a bunch of African Americans and different people like that. So this guy goes out to get him, and he tells him his dad, who is like this huge racist. So he's talking to his dad about it, and he says that his son told him who he was, and because of that, because he knew who his father was, he stripped him naked and made him walk for 2 hours in the freezing, blistering snow until the guy collapsed. And then the guy collapses, and he tells him, the guy was like, I just want a blanket. And Sam Jackson makes him suck his dick for the blanket, but he never gives him the blanket.
Oh my god.
And then the guy just fucking freaks out and goes to grab the gun, and Sam Jackson shoots him in self-defense, which is pretty cool how they played that out. But
Since it is Quentin Tarantino, I wonder if since are there as many derogatory remarks as there was in Django Unchained?
almost.
I enjoy Django Unchained.
I love Django Unchained. I love it
because I don't like watching movies about slavery, but if I wanted to watch one, that's my favorite because it breaks all the rules. I'd rather watch that than any movie about slavery or anything like that. I'd rather watch that.
Yeah, I actually feel the same way because I really hate slavery and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that, believe it or not, when my mom was watching 12 Years a Slave, and I saw the guy getting whipped, I started freaking out and I started screaming, change the fucking channel, change the fucking channel.
Mm-hmm. That was really hard to watch, that movie.
Yeah.
I watched that with my sister, and I had to leave the room a couple of times.
I haven't even seen it. I don't think I want to. I'll stick with Django Unchained. That's 10 times better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I heard the most disturbing movie I've ever seen is getting a sequel.
What?
Poughkeepsie Tapes 2.
What?
Yeah, oh my god, that... Don't fucking watch that alone. Poughkeepsie Tapes? Hold on, I'll send you the, maybe, if I could find you the film online. I know it was on YouTube. I'll send it to you.
Poughkeepsie Tapes, what is that about?
Don't watch that alone, man.
I don't think I want to watch it alone if it's that disturbing.
It is based on true events, but I don't know how true they were because I saw an actual documentary, and they weren't that... It didn't seem that similar.
Yeah. Talking about disturbing movies, films with people getting whipped. I can't really stand scenes like those, where it's really dramatic and painful to watch. I mean, I can't even tolerate watching Passion of the Christ. I really hate that movie, by the way.
Yeah, that was...
That movie's so overrated, because everybody went nuts over that movie when it came out. And Mel Gibson, that's one of the first. That was one of the first things that showed Mel Gibson's downfall.
Yeah.
I liked that movie, but it was hard, you know.
I'll give Mel Gibson respect for what he tried to do, but
Oh,
But
hold on.
but the movie
For some
itself
reason,
is
it's
just such
doubling
a-
up here. There we go. Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, but the movie itself, it's just so great because we already seen a lot of movies about Jesus dying.
Yeah. And this one just took it to an extreme that was so hard to stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, what do you think of? First, I'll send you a clip while I'm looking for the movie. Let me know what you guys think about this. It's fucking intense. I was watching this movie with Shiraz, okay? The first time I watched it alone, and I was freaking out. Second time I watched it with my
the fuck is that?
with my niece. I watched it with my niece, and she had nightmares for like a week after watching this movie. Then I watched it with my friend Shiraz, and he literally threw the fucking remote control at the TV. He was like, "Let's kill this fucking guy!" And he fucking threw the remote directly at the TV. This is by the Brothers Dowell. They did what was that movie? Escape? No Escape?
Dude. Man.
Yep.
What the fuck was that?
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I found a link to, I don't think it's the whole movie. Hold on, let me check. I don't know if it's in English. Let me just see here.
It's a good thing I watched this by myself.
What kind of...
Yeah, it's in English. Okay, I'll send it. It doesn't have the beginning, it doesn't have the intro and it doesn't have the ending credits, but it's the full film. Like everything else is the full. It's on YouTube. My favorite Halloween movie of all time. But it's fucking hard to watch. Like,
What, this movie?
yeah.
Damn.
You might, like, it's not really that, like, it's gory, but it's not super, super gory, but it's just disturbing. It's just disturbing. But it was shot really well. For, like, a first-time movie, it was put together pretty good. Yeah. Isaiah, did you see it?
It's Isaiah.
Isaiah?
I think we just lost him.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna try getting back here. The Poughkeepsie tapes knocked him right off the chat.
He was probably, once he saw it, he was screaming his head off.
Yep.
You there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost you there.
Did you see that fucking trailer, Isaiah?
I was planning on watching it, but that's when you guys went off. Hang on.